Starting small is so cute.
I know. And we're all like little kids at heart.
Exactly,
anyway, right?
That's right.
Okay, so we said it before, you know, if you're gonna invest in your garden, well, you have to feed it the right way, right? So you get the most out of your purchase, most out of your hard work. So we have this Sungro 16-quart natural and organic potting mix on QVC.com. $28 gets it home. I'm going to give you the floor for the moment and tell us all about it.
Absolutely. So, you know, this is something that we started bringing to QVC last year because, you know, I respond to a lot of your questions on social media, and one of the most repeated questions that we get, Melissa, is, I don't know what kind of soil to use. You know, could you guys help us out? So we thought, well, let's just make it as easy as possible on you guys and send you what we use. You know, at the beginning of the show, we saw all of those trial gardens up in Michigan where we test and try every plant we bring to QVC. And I promise you, every single plant that we try is grown in this black gold. Now, what's so special about this is it's actually not a potting soil at all. So it's actually a potting mix. It's a soil-less medium. And why that is so important is because it's comprised of everything that is good for your plants. It has sphagnum moss, compost, perlite, earthworm castings, which is, you know, a fancy way of giving your plants all of the, you know, fertilizer, natural fertilizers that they need. It adds nutrition. It makes for great soil moisture retention, but also for a beautiful amount of drainage. And you can see here, I love getting my hands dirty, that's why I'm a gardener, but it really is just so light and airy, which is so important because, oh, please, go for it.
I don't want to get my hands dirty. Ooh.
It's very light and airy, and why that's important is if you've ever tried to grow anything in, let's say, clay soil, you'll notice that it almost suffocates your roots. So you really want to start with something that's filled with nutrients like this. And also, I like to say healthy plants starts with healthy soil, because really that's where all of the nutrients are going to come up through your roots and then start to develop the leaves and the flowers and anything else, you know, even your fruits and veggies. So why this is so special, and honestly, I can't recommend this more, is because, I mean, this is a heavy bag. Do you want to try lifting that up?
Sure. It's
going to get shipped free of charge to your front door. Now imagine, you could go to a garden center and schlep this into the cart, schlep it into your car, take it out of the car, bring it into your garage. We've taken out almost all of those steps free of charge. You're going to get it right to your doorstop, and it's going to be shipped, if I'm not mistaken, pretty soon. So consider picking up a few of these bags and just throwing them in the garage for the time being. Start planning and reserving all of your plants that you want to grow, and that way, come April and May, when your plants arrive at your door, you already have the soil. You're ready to go. You don't have to be like, oh no, now I got to drive all the way to the store and get my soil. You're already, you know, done and ready.
And knowing me, because I'm klutzy,
there you go.
I would probably put that in my car. It would like get caught somewhere, and then the soil would just go everywhere.
Absolutely,
like that's me. So if you're like me, definitely want to call 800-500-7590.
Yes.
Get multiples. Have us do the work for you. Ship it to you to your door for free.
That's right.
Take care of what you are doing in your garden. If you're going to invest money and time, you want all of these beautiful plants to flourish and to grow in the best way possible. And like you said, when you bring these plants to us, they're already growing in this soil, so it's a great way to kind of continue to make sure that they are getting the same exact nutrition, right?
And I want to mention that this has been formulated because it's soilless. That's, you know, that just means that it's good for both your indoor, outdoor plants, your edibles. So let's say you picked up that orchid cactus, you can grow that in this mix. Now I do want to also mention quickly, we have on the table our brand new time release fertilizer. Now, although this potting mix, you know, is loaded with nutrients and all the good stuff, eventually you're going to want to give your plants a little extra boost of food. This is a beautiful addition to the mix. You can find the bag on QVC.com, but it's as easy as taking a handful, and let's imagine I had a plant in here. You're not just going to fertilize your soil. There's a plant, and that's just going to ensure that your soil and the roots of your plants are well fed all year long.
Wow. And so, okay, so this is not soil,
Right,
So
this is
fertilizer.
This is a well, that was a fertilizer that I just threw in, but this, the Sungro, is a black gold potting mix. And so what is special about that is there's no soil in it at all, and I won't get into too much of the the science behind that, but that makes for better drainage. It makes for better moisture retention, which sounds kind of like an oxymoron, but you want certain parts of your mix. For example, the sphagnum moss in here is to retain moisture, but the perlite in here is going to help with the soil draining, so that your plants aren't just like sitting in boggy wetness, for months on end. So there's a beautiful sort of science and effort to kind of combine everything together. And then there's things like compost and earthworm castings, which is for the nutrients. So this bag, it really is like a bag of gold. It's going to make sure your plants are healthy from day one and for their entire lifespan.
Love that. Over 200 out the door in the show alone. So this is a good time to put it in your cart, stock up. I agree, because if you're gonna spend time in your garden, why not enjoy the plants, let them grow and flourish to the best way possible,
Absolutely right?
And also, don't break your back.
No.
Don't get your car dirty.
Yeah.
If you're klutzy like me, you'll definitely get your car dirty.
Right. That's right.
And let us ship it to your door. I mean, why carry that and ruin your whole day?
That's right.
Go get lunch and go
have
get
this
good
waiting
coffee.
for you when you get
right,
home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it ships to you for free. $28 for 16 quarts of the natural and organic potting mix.
That's right.
Your item number M94971.